What is up, everybody? My name is Kat and welcome back to Minecraft. As you can see, I have basically been sitting right here doing this for who knows how long. And yeah, basically all I did was I just came up here, made sure I had enough tools, sat down and set something on top of the mouse button so it would sit here and just burn away and get enough cobblestone for me. Now there's quite a few that spawned up down there, not a big deal, but you can see I did remember to actually go through and change my glass texture. The frame around it ended up a whole lot bigger than I ever actually wanted it to, just because, well, that's just the way it was done. I mean, that's only 1 pixel high, but they're sitting on top of each other. So anyway, I mean, at least it's see-through. It kind of looks cool. I thought about maybe trying to do like a really light colored border. I don't want to go completely clear because then you can't see where the glass is. But as you can see here, I have a ton of cobblestone. I've gone through, I don't know how many pickaxes. I'm just doing stone pickaxes because, well, they're a lot easier. So, like I said, I'd just come down here, I'd move in real close, hold down the button, and then just set something on top of it until it actually finally decided to go ahead and break, and then I'd come back, move some stuff over, and call it good. So, ended up with a ton of cobblestone, but it's what I needed to do today's project, or hopefully I can do today's project. Make sure I got enough daylight here. Where's the sun at? Okay, good. Lose track of time when you're underground. Well, hello. Alright, so here's what wait, did my glass finish cooking yet? Yes. Alright, I got 41 pieces of glass. And, let's see, where is my buckets? I'm going to need both of these real quick. Let's move you up here, move you up here. So what have you guys been up to, huh? I mean, are y'all all pretty much all set for the holiday season? Those of you who celebrate it. I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, and if you're different religious beliefs and stuff, that's totally fine. To each their own. I do. We celebrate Christmas. We started watching some Christmas movies over the last week. We've watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Did I actually get the glass? And some other stuff like that. Home Alone, we watched that tonight. So what I'm going to build here is I'm going to build a mob spawn. Basically just a mob spawner, sort of like a grinder. I'm not going to build it so I can get experience from it because I really don't need it yet. And eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a way where I can sort. And what I mean by sort is in, well, you'll see what I mean. Hold on, let me get it started here. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Okay, so this is where they're going to actually fall in at, right here. Eventually I'm going to get it so it sorts and stuff underneath using some hoppers and various different chests. And just in case, I need to make sure I put a right there just to keep this area nice and lit so when it does start getting dark, nothing spawns underneath me. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I forgot what I was actually going with it. But, yeah, I'm going to make it so it'll sort items and, make it so it's almost automated. You still have to, you still have to be kind of in the area. Good thing I made a couple. I'm only going up a certain distance with the glass, and then I'm going to switch back over to cobblestone anyway, so it's not too big a deal. I'm just doing glass at the last bit of it so I can see what's actually going on. Can't do glass all the way up, and I'll explain once I get a little bit more up there. Jump, jump. There we go. Let's see, 4 high might actually be high enough. This is just for me to be able to see. I think I'll hang on to the rest of this glass just in case, and now I can switch back over to cobblestone. These up here. Now this is going to be like an ancient form of mob spawn trap. This is just, I know it's going to. Let me see, we're at 4 now, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to go up at least 25. Now, if you know some secret they've changed in Minecraft and it's no longer 25 is the magic number to kill them, then obviously we'll find that out. And of course you can leave it in the comments. But it's always been 25. If they fall at least 25, they'll die upon impact and you get the items. Now, if you're wanting to make an experience farm to where you have to actually get experience for them, then you would make it like 23 or lower. That way they fall and take a lot of damage. I think even 24, then all it takes is just one hit and you're good to go. So right now this is just to get items, that way I can get everything. I'm making it 2 by 2, basically a 4 square brick here, that way spiders can spawn into, because I could always use string, to get whatever I'm doing. Okay, so I did 4 on there, so we got, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I gotta keep track of where I'm at here. I'm at 8. I'm gonna go up to, if I have enough blocks, I wanted to go up to about 30 just to make sure, but I think I might not. I don't know. We'll have to see when I get up there. So this is 9. I mean, once it gets past 25, it really doesn't matter. But if I ever want to convert this into an experience farm, all I have to do is just decrease the amount of distance they fall, and we'll be good to go. And I've already lost track of what number I'm on here. Great. Just wonderful. let's see, I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think that was 9, 10. Well, that's okay. Help me remember here. This is number 10. Number 11. As you can see, this uses a lot of material. Now, I could have done it with wood. I could have done it with anything. But cobblestone, it's easier to get because obviously I have a cobblestone generator down there. And that's the whole reason why I made that, is so I can get all this cobblestone. And eventually I can cook some of it, turn it to stone, and start, refortified my house a little bit. Because eventually I'm going to get to a point where it's no longer, wood isn't going to do it. Get something bad happen over there, a creeper decide to spawn in and blow up my house again, and let's say I have a lava bucket in my hand or something bad like that, then, well, bad things are going to happen for me. Really bad things are going to happen for me. Okay, I think that's number 14. We're going to assume that's number 14 and keep going up. I've got enough bricks to go up for a while, and of course if I get up there and find out that I'm off by a number, then, well, I've got a cobblestone generator. I can fix it. So this episode is going to be kind of boring for you guys because this is what I'm building here. Okay, there's 16. Once I get up to the whoa, hey, a little bit of a graphical lag there. Paused for a second. What's going on here? Is it trying? Oh, I'm getting higher, so it's trying to render out some of these bigger chunks back there. Check that out. I set my render distance at about 11. After the last update, if you saw that update video I put out there, they changed the way rendering is done at a distance. Why is that choppy all of a sudden? Stop it. That's not... I'm not too pleased with that. It's being choppy. I don't like choppiness. No, sir. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause real quick and see if I can restart that. I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's see. Maybe this is back here. I lost track of what number I'm on now. I think I was on 16. How about we go up 10 more just to be safe here? Okay, so this is going to be 1. Surely I can keep track of where I'm at this way easier. 2. 3. Okay, as I said, this episode is going to be kind of boring. It'll be maybe a little bit more interesting once I get up there, and I'm showing you exactly how I'm building this. Now, there's a lot of different ways to do that. I've seen some people do some extremely complicated levels of mob spawners, and I might go ahead and convert mine to something like that eventually, but this is entry-level Minecraft stuff. Again, I'm just trying to get it functional and get it to where I have a lot of resources. And so far, I'm doing pretty good. Let me see. I think this is 7. I'm going to be way up here. Like I said, anything above 25 is fine. That just makes sure they die. And I've got some wiggle room at the bottom. If I find myself I'm not quite high enough, then I can always just, lower the platform a little bit and we'll be good to go. Okay, I'm going to go one more just to be safe. I'm pretty sure that's high enough. Stack. There we go. But you never know. If you saw my series a long time ago, my what was it called? My Melon Survival series, then you know what this is going to look like. I mean, it's going to kind of shadow the world here. Let me see something. I have a plan of how to get down in case some people are wondering, like, you didn't build a ladder. For starters, once I get it all built out, the platform will go out over my trees a little bit, and I'll be able to just, I'm going to build a platform straight up from there so I can just have a maintenance ladder. Okay, this should be high enough. Let's see, I can go ahead and square this off here. My pinky's going to be broken holding down control. Alright, so we're good to go here. Put that up right there, there, and stop getting choppy. Why are you doing that? I don't know why it's getting all choppy. That's annoying me. My system's never done that before. Alright, we'll see how this actually goes here. As you can see, it's starting to get dark. Hopefully this will work out okay. Let's see, I need to go out one more on both sides here. Get it going like this. This is the stuff you normally do off camera just because it takes so long to kind of get it going. Now there's a lot of different strategies for building this, like I said, and I've seen some people have some really cool designs where they can kind of, not necessarily automate it because it's kind of automated on its own, but to where it's like they can control it basically. Hold on, let me put my last 4 torches up here. Or I can just do 2 here. Keep it nice and lit so you can see and so I can see and so nothing spawns in on top of me. Okay, I'm getting some cobblestone in hand here because I don't want stuff to accidentally spawn in on top of me. Or I don't want to run out and then be in the middle of a shift click and screw up and die here. Because that would suck. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then one more for the border. Okay, so when you know water flows to 9, that's as far out as it'll go. So I'm setting it out to 10 here, that way I can build up the wall around this place where it's going to be nice and dark. But the water will start right here, and it'll flow all the way down, and it'll stop right here on the edge. That way any of the mobs that spawn in on this little area up here, which you'll know what I'll talk about when I actually get there, the water will push them off, and then they'll go, you know, bonsai, all the way down there and die, and then I can just swoop in and scoop up all their yummy goodness and call it good. So that's what I'm working on. That is the plan. I'm probably not going to do this whole thing on camera. I'm more or less just kind of show you guys what it looks like when I'm done, because this is going to take a while. I think I have like 400 or 500 bricks I have to lay, and as you can see, it's very, very cumbersome. It's very slow going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But anyway, like I said, eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some hoppers and maybe get some comparators going, and make it so that it automatically sorts for me and puts it into correct chests. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm putting that down there, so I'll make sure I'm at the very end of this. So yeah, come on. How much? Where's the moon? Which way are you moving? That way. Okay, we got a long ways to go before it's gonna be daylight. So hope you guys are cool with me working in the dark here. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I remember doing stuff like this a long time ago in Minecraft Alpha, before they made it so that you can shift click and not fall. Like, if you ever saw way back a long time ago in my the very first world I ever made, I had built these 2 giant towers, and I did this glass walkway going across the 2 of them there. And at the time, that was as high as the world could go. I mean, you couldn't go any higher than that. And I fell off a lot, because what I'd have to do is I have to like walk up right next to the edge as far as I could, and then hope I could get just far enough out to where it would register so I could click one block and then do one more. And I went all the way across this huge cavern. I mean, if you never saw it, you should, you know, go search on my channel, whatever. It's just, you know, 2 giant towers, and it took a long time to build, doing stuff like this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, lost count here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the end of it here. Okay. Woo! Alright, this... Uh-oh, okay. There's been more than once I've fallen off too, because I forget, hey, by the way, you gotta make sure you have stuff in your inventory, or you can't select it while you're holding control. You hit the inventory button, and it stops. So that's the basics of it. Now what I have to do is all of these right here, I have to go all the way out square, so that they're 1 higher than the rest of it. Then I gotta build it 3 high, all the way around. That way, you know, everything can spawn in. I'm hoping, and I don't know for sure on this one. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done this, but I'm not sure if Endermen will spawn in to an area like this. And, you know, of course, hope they don't tear it apart. Let me see. So that's it. Whoa! Hey, there we go. Camera system. Chill. I gotta see something real quick. This is as far out as it's gonna go. Where does this go above my tree farm? Okay, good. It's just like right on the corner of it. It's not gonna block it. I was hoping it wasn't gonna like block sunlight. I don't think that would affect how it's growing, but you never know. So that's where I'm going with that. Also, what I'm going to do with my farm, which I mentioned last time, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I've even thought about moving it underground. I mean, I got all this extra room. See a spider down there. Got all this extra room I could build, and, you know, tons and tons of trees, of course. But, you know, I want to make sure that I'm doing... Oh, the music picked in on one speaker over here, and I heard it more than the other. I thought something was going on in my house. I'm like, who's making so much noise? So get this out here, kind of show you what it's going to look like. Yeah, I could probably not waste bricks by putting some of them. I mean, see, I don't have any underneath for that level. It's going to look lopsided from the bottom, but I'm just trying to save cobblestone. I spend a lot of time just sitting there chopping away at that cobblestone generator, and I'm tired of cobblestone. Alright, so here's where the edge of the world will be. It'll be like this. See? And then this will be flat all the way out to the corners. This will have flowing water in it, so when the mobs spawn in, they're like, ugh, they get in here and it's a log ride. Then they go, whee! Down there, they die, I collect their awesomeness. So that's that. That's pretty much all I'm going to do this video. I'm going to keep working on this. I could do a fast forward and show you guys eventually, but it's going to take me probably another hour or two to do this, and it's already midnight at my house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here, and I'll pick back up the very beginning of next video, and I'll show you guys what it looks like finished. I'll give you a grand tour before I seal it off, and that way you can see what it actually looks like, because I know, you know, you guys want to see the finished product. And I know there's some people that be like, oh, we don't mind watching you do this, but I'm sure the rest of you are just like, I can watch you stock cobblestone all day, but I don't want to. No, I don't want to stack cobblestone all day. I have a lot more to go. So anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I have no idea how long it's been. Sorry for the video choppiness earlier. That was just as annoying for me as it was for you, I'm sure. So anyway, thank you guys so much for all the love and support and everything on this series. I'm having a blast with it. I'm glad you guys are too. So in the meantime, you guys have a good one, and I will catch you in the next one.